Okay, it's got two caps. Okay, you take them both out to completely deflate. This one has a little valve there you can push to deflate it slightly, and this will just to lock it off. This is going to take 45 to 50 breaths. It's 10. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Dirty. Ah, 39. That's pretty well as hard as I can get it. So if I want to deflate it slightly, long wide, the largest size they make. I'm 6'1". Uh-oh, here comes trouble. This is where one of my cats scratched through. Yeah, was it you or was it Grayling? Hey? And I repaired it with some of the gluey stuff they give you and one of their patches. That's one of the things about this Nemo, it's fairly fragile. It's not cat proof. This is the first cat I ever bought. This was the first. Nemo Tensor was the second, and I just recently got the Big Agnes AXL Trail Boss. The big boy. Now this is again, this is the biggest that they make of this model. All these three are the largest size. I'm 6'1", so I want something big. Oh, 10. valve on this one is just a twist. So you twist, you unloosen it, it'll deflate, you twist it, it'll close it up. So if you want to deflate it just slightly, you just have to twist it all the way off, let the air out, put it back very quickly. So it's not as easy as these other two. So I've given it 30. I've closed it off. Now I want to keep going. You can blow right on the end of the valve because there's little vents. Untwist. Okay, this took only 32 to fill. So if you notice, the Therm-a-Rest has a tapered end. Here's the valve. So if I want to release a little bit, you just twist a little bit and close. Okay. Therm-a-Rest is slightly longer. Slightly, maybe an inch longer. Relax, princess. Relax, Grayling. You're working too hard, aren't you? Now for my Big Agnes AXL Insulated Trail Boss. The heaviest by far. The bulkiest by far. My favorite by far. But there's pros and cons to this one. This one comes with an inflation bag. We've got an inflation bag. This small one is for deflation, so you want to close it when you inflate. This one is for inflation, and it's got a little valve here to deflate it slightly. That and that will mate up. Now that will fit in. There you go. can. Now this one, it's very hard to fill up with your mouth. Just because of the shape of the valve, there's nothing to get your mouth around to make a seal. All the others have projecting points which you can get your mouth around. So, $15 bagfuls, and I don't think I can get a 16 in. This just pops out, and you just put that on. Okay, so I want to deflate it slightly. See, if you see, it's flush here, so there's nowhere you can get your mouth around if you try to orally inflate it. This is nice and comfortable. This is the most comfortable of the three. It's a little bit, it's inflated a little bit too much for me. So. It's the exact same size as the Nemo Tensor. Yep. They're both 25 by 78. And then you've got your Therm-a-Rest NeoAir. Which is just a tad longer. Okay, here's the Therm-a-Rest NeoAir. Well, first it's deflated slightly. This one, it's famous for making a lot of noise. Everybody says it. It's very crinkly. I toss and turn when I sleep at night. So, this wins the award for the noisiest. The reason I bought this originally was because that other one was so noisy. I'm a light sleeper, so I could never get a good sleep with that Therm-a-Rest. This one is nice. It's nice and quiet. The only thing is this one is the least strong. It's very easy for cats to scratch it. Big Agnes. I think this is actually less noisy than the Nemo. It's thicker. The material is definitely the strongest, but it's considerably heavier and bulkier. This Big Agnes is part of a sleep system. I love the new Big Agnes. Well, I don't know if it's a new feature on them or not, but I just got this Big Agnes sleeping bag. And it's got this pouch, and I'll show you what it does on the bottom of the sleeping bag. So this is the bottom of the pad. So the pad fits inside it, and it goes along the edges, and this is the top. This is the foot end. See, it kind of hangs over slightly, the bag, and at the head, see, it fits in. So it stops the pad from sliding off the sleeping bag, or the other way around. Of course, these other two pads, they'll fit in there, but this pad is specifically made for this style of sleeping bag. So no matter how much you move around, your sleeping bag isn't going to slide off. This particular bag is a, I think it's a -5 Celsius. So this is a cold weather bag. It's so comfortable though. Just to see, I'll try a different pack. One of the things though about this particular sleeping bag and pad is the pad is I think it's rated R 4.3, so it's very well insulated. The bottom of this bag, this sleeping bag, because it's part of a system, it has less down in it. So if you use a traditional pad with it, you lose body heat. But it's made specifically for that type of pad. The pad is made for this type of sleeping bag, so together they give you all the insulation you need. Yeah, so this does fit. The only issue is if it was really cold, you'd probably lose heat out of your back, off your back. Now let's try the Nemo. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, the easiest way to deflate these things is when I wake up in the morning and I want to pack up before I get out of bed, out of the sleeping bag. Open it up. Okay, so this is the Nemo Tensor. Now this is definitely, in terms of bulk, this is the smallest, but it happens to be 1 ounce heavier than the Therm-a-Rest. And I consider this one out of the three the least strongest. It's very easy to get small pinholes in it. Okay, the Therm-a-Rest, the noisy one. Listen. It's got that foil or something inside it. Because this valve is fairly small, it takes the longest to deflate. Also with this one, what I usually have to do is before I fold it, see, Look at how much air is still inside it. So it's the noisiest and it's very difficult to deflate. Just so I know how much to fold it in the bag. So this is an ounce heavier than this, but it is less bulky. Okay. And now for the Big Agnes. So you take the valve cap off the big cap. You can just slightly deflate it with a little valve, but if you want to completely deflate it, open up the smaller valve, and that is nice and quick. I put the bag right in it. £3 9 ounces, 1.62 kilograms. The Big Agnes. Nemo Tensor, 1 pound 2 ounces, 525 grams. And the lightest of the lot, the Therm-a-Rest NeoAir Xlite, half a kilogram, 1 pound 1 ounce. Lightest, heaviest, biggest, smallest. Now if I was hiking doing a multi-overnighter where weight and volume were an issue, I would take this Nemo Tensor. If it was just a one-nighter and volume and weight wasn't really an issue, I would take this, but I'd be hesitant about it. On a canoe trip, where weight and volume isn't so much of an issue, I would definitely take this. Especially on a multi-overnighter, because this one is definitely the strongest. there's a lot less chance of rips and tears. It's really, really strong material. I would worry about the Nemo getting little pinholes in it. Of course, I always carry repair kits, but sometimes just trying to find the hole is a bit of a problem, and I'd rather not have to worry about that. So anyway, I hope you found that informative. Until I see you again, take care and be safe. Bye now. Don't get up. You either, don't get up.